Okay, normally I use this time to warn you not to take our legal advice, and that's still true. But I also wanted to use this chance to say one more thing. Fuck Delta Airlines. My flight on Sunday was so delayed from Seattle, I got home at 5:30 in the morning. I'm on the East Coast. I still don't know what time it is. Do I sound like someone whose advice you should take? Absolutely not. You know what else you should never take? A flight on Delta Airlines. Enjoy the show, everybody. Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
And we are the premier criminal consultants in the Boston area, here to help you with your
Perfect crimes. Well, Joe, today we have a fantastic comedian, a new friend of the pod. We're very, very glad to have her. Y'all give it up for Miss Sarah Fitz.
All right. Excellent. Yes. Look at that.
Hello.
Thank you for coming on. We do have a small laughing group in the background here.
I thought it was a live studio audience.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. That's the word I was saying. I know.
Confused.
I was looking for the right word for that, and that's why I said small laughing group, because I was like, what is it? What do you call that again?
Again, I cannot believe you're a lawyer.
I know. I made it by the skin of my teeth, But I was real good at it for a period of time. I really was, But
Chief Justice of the Louisiana Supreme Court. Actually, that's
Hello.
There was one time where somebody told me that they were like, if you keep doing how you're doing, when I was a public defender, they were like, if you keep doing this how you're doing, you could be a judge one day if you keep going on this track. And I was like, I
could never be a judge.
No way.
really.
I don't want to decide someone's fate. That's not my job.
Oh,
No,
wow.
well, luckily, for the big cases, mostly a jury does that, so you're okay. You'd be in the clear at least, But on
Even for the small.
I know that's the thing.
Yeah.
My problem is exactly that. Even for 6 months, I couldn't be like, you got to put them away. No, I don't want to put nobody in jail.
Well,
ever,
now I wonder what's wrong with me, because I'm like, I'd make an excellent judge.
This guy's got to go down.
Someone's got to do it. Yeah.
No, dude, I was the worst.
And in Louisiana, you get the death penalty. There, it's even better.
There was
it's
a lot of
better
that.
judging.
Yeah, I did.
Even more at stake.
Yeah, so much at stake. So much. No, that's all for a jury.
I think I'd be good at deciding who lives and who dies. I don't know what that says about me. But.
Modern anubis. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, sorry, you're not a judge. What do you do these days around Boston? You're doing like some very funny real estate videos. I've seen these, right?
Yeah. I think after being in college and having always the worst living situation possible and seeing all my friends go through that, and then moving to Boston and it somehow becoming so much worse. I was like, I need to get my frustration out of this. And I was talking to my friends. I'm like, we need to make real estate parody videos. And they've just been popping off because everyone feels that way. Like, I've had strangers message me being like, please tour my house. It is somehow so much worse than that. And
yeah, no, it's funny. I've seen
it's cathartic.
That genre of video is doing very well. Like Maiko just had one where he was like, it's only $500,000 and it's like a dilapidated, rotting house. And he's like, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah, it was like $30,000 down payment.
Why is that
also,
resonating?
I was born in Quincy, and I was like looking at and my boyfriend's from like the Boston area too. And we were looking at property and stuff, and like the ugliest like apartments are like $800,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and it's like I want to have a family. Like, what am I? Yeah, so.
It's very true.
That's how we take out our anger issues here in Gen Z.
That's very interesting. Have you gone to any of these people's houses that have asked you? You should do that.
Yeah, I am. I have 2 scheduled tomorrow. I'm talking about like it's like my new business. Like,
I know,
I need to open an LLC.
Have you considered just becoming a real estate agent?
I know. Yeah, I should fight it. I should fight it big time. But
very, very cool. Do you think any of them might be hoarders?
Yeah. No. Well, I've been mostly touring comedians' houses, and most of them have no money besides you, I guess.
Okay. Well,
the only property owner I know.
He's a bit of a Gatsby. Yeah,
Great Gatsby of the Boston comedy scene.
You really are.
Nobody knows what he does, but he's got it down.
He's a cipher, that one. Anyway.
Almost every other person had their mattresses on the floor.
That's cool. That's a style.
And I was like, that's sweet. It's actually not good for you to have your mattress on the floor, because then, like, I guess your sweat has nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
And you're like, do you sweat that much? Over 20 years, like, because you can have a mattress for like 10 to, I think it's 10 years or something.
Yeah.
20 years.
If you sweat as much as Sarah does.
Yeah. From personal experience, yeah.
Trust me, it won't work. Puddles everywhere, all over the floor. Yeah,
Sarah, why do you own a waterbed? That's not a waterbed.
That's just me. Yeah.
Awesome. My God.
That's cool. No, they're great videos. That's great.
Girls sweat too.
Yeah.
Damn straight they do.
What?
Damn straight they do.
What?
Wait.
Wait.
There it is.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'm out of practice. It's been 2 weeks. I'm high. God damn it.
That was what a great time for a rim shot. That was great. Girls sweat too.
I'm sure they do, Sarah.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Oh, of course they sweat. My girlfriend plays soccer like every week, and she get out there and she work. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, she run real fast. I think she might be faster than me. It's pretty scary. Yeah, it's like, I'm almost positive she's faster than me. I'm like 90% sure my girlfriend.
I'm sure she is. She's in way better shape than
Yeah,
you
she's
are.
in very, very good shape. My girlfriend's in very good shape.
Yeah.
But she's very fast. She's very fast.
Yeah, she's got to be.
I know. Well, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Girlfriend. He chases after her. She keeps getting away very fast. Very fast, that Caroline. He's going to catch her one day.
One day.
So you moved up here from New York, though, right? Were you
Yes.
were you in school down in New York? Or?
No, I went to college in DC.
Okay.
Graduated in 2022. So I was there during COVID. I was there during January 6th.
Oh shit! Wait.
interesting.
Wasn't there during January 6th, of course, but my campus
Nate
was
would have
4
seen you,
blocks.
I know.
obviously.
So I would have probably
I know,
seen me
we
there.
could have gotten lunch that day.
He was occupied.
Wasn't it? Who do we have on here whose cousin was there? Frank Allen. Frank Allen's cousin was there. Yeah, Frank Allen's cousin
Some
was there.
guy who ran for some school board position in my town also was there,
Wow.
and then it got immediately canceled.
Good.
Yeah, we had
Good.
executives in Baton Rouge. I was living in Baton Rouge at the time. We had many executives in Baton Rouge who were seen there that had to, yeah, exactly. And that was a whole scandal. But I don't know
It
how
did
many.
look fun. Like I love community events. Like I loved the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Southie for the same reason that they love January 6th.
I
Like
guess,
being around
yeah.
people,
It is
like-minded
about the
people.
same,
I am
like-
like-minded.
Yeah.
I'm like-minded towards the Irish community. I am Irish, so it was nice to be around. That's why I understand they did it.
That's fair. I totally. They had they all got together behind that one fellow with the moose head and said, "This guy's got it down. Let's
Yeah.
do what he's doing." You
Yeah.
know, I think he was the most fascinating one, wasn't he? The moose man.
He was, and
Is that
I
the
was,
shaman?
Is that what
yeah,
they call
the
him?
shaman.
The shaman, yeah.
I know who his lawyer is, and then I was 20 when it happened.
We all know
and
Nate.
There was literally,
yeah. I say. I
it
mean,
was
yeah.
you.
Yeah, I say, yeah, hell yeah. Would love to represent that guy. That'd been interesting.
And-
You guys would have had some weird conversations.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
nuts. He'd have been like, like his, my devotion to Belgian constitutional monarchy would have been much too conservative for his even ideas. I remember, it was some,
Exactly.
what are you talking about? There must be a king. Who will decide for the people?
Yeah,
Come
you guys
on.
actually would have been in agreement about the king
I
thing.
know,
It turns out.
I know. We would not. He would not have liked that one bit. Nope. You
We'll
know?
see. But yeah, okay. So you were in DC and then headed up to New York for a while after school, or
Yeah, and then I just did comedy for a bit there, and then boyfriend got into law school here, so we had to move back.
Oh,
to
okay,
the
cool,
Boston
cool.
area.
Nice.
It was nice.
Well,
If you
welcome
gone to
home.
school there, we would have lived there still. But I'm so happy to be back in Boston. It's nice to have a car. It really is. It's nice to have a car again. I haven't had a car in a while.
Yeah.
It's nice to be very close to my parents.
There are so
Free
many
laundry.
reasons that Boston is better than New York City. I
Yes,
think we can all agree. There's green space.
There's
that you
green
can-
space.
You know.
That is true. You can
And-
find places.
It's just so I love the mindset of the people here.
Yep.
And also, it's so nice being able to steal paper towels from my parents' house.
That makes a big difference.
Also
They're
great.
expensive. I wouldn't know, but I've heard they're expensive.
I get the whole reason I moved up here is because I got a cousin from Louisiana moved up this way, and I was like, well, she's got a spare bedroom, and my nephew needs a father figure. Let's do this thing. Come on.
That's like Full House vibes.
It is. It's kind of like that. I'm kind of except on like a.
Are you Uncle Jesse?
I would say I'm like a combination of
he's Joey.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm like a combination of the two because I like
Well,
to
Joey
think,
liked to think he was a combination of the two
exactly
as well. so-
exactly. I like to think that I got some sort of suavite to me, but I really don't. I'm just more like that cut it out fella, you know, or
Yeah.
maybe
Cut it out.
we do have yeah exactly. There you go. And my little nephew, he like the little baby, you know, and my cousin, I guess she'd be like all three sisters combined, you know.
Yeah.
And then we do have my mentally challenged cousin, so I don't know who she would be, but she's
Let's not guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I
I'm
was
not
tempted.
Sure.
Let's
I
not
know.
guess.
There's no way of knowing. We can't know. You know, there's no way of knowing. But yeah, it is a bit of Full House vibe, but it's fun. You know, it's a good time. But that's why I moved because exactly. I get all kinds
Family.
of amenities. It's very, very nice. Thank you, Robin. I love you very much. It's very, very
Aw.
kind of you. Yeah, but
This episode was sponsored by Robin.
yeah, basically,
Kind of.
well, it's sort of. Yeah, I'd say
a
in
way.
many ways. Thank you for letting me live with you for so long. But I will be living with my girlfriend soon now that I have a real job again.
Once
you
he catches
Does she
her,
know?
know? No, yes, she. I was
Yeah,
saying, as soon as I get a hold of her, as soon as I chase her down, you know.
Is she going to be decorating the house?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. I would. I'm not going to interfere with anything like that. I have my ideas of a perfect home can constitute things like a large flag of the Belgian lion, in the corner somewhere, and then on the other side, a wall dedicated to LSU football. So I mean,
Sarah, your idea of a perfect home has something very interesting in it, right?
Yeah.
You were saying that you actually wanted to farm box turtles. Is that correct? Like in your ideal
perfect crime.
Yeah, your
that would
perfect
be my
crime.
perfect crime.
Because coincidentally, owning box turtles is highly illegal
in Massachusetts for no reason. I think it's a random law.
Yeah,
that someone just made. Someone was bored one day. Someone in public office, and they're like, you know what? We got to make these illegal. They don't carry any diseases. Like I don't know why they're illegal. It's so weird.
I mean, I don't know why in particular, but I do understand your pain. There is a large a community of people in Louisiana who've tried to adopt animals like possums and raccoons and things, and they often run into the same problem with legislation.
So those carry rabies like extremely easily. Box turtles don't.
A rabid box turtle would be hilarious, though.
And it's like 100% on you if you get bitten because you got bit by a turtle. It was able to catch up.
Yeah.
So, and why box turtles in particular? Do you have an affinity for them?
We had one growing up, and they're great because they don't like smell bad. They're only land turtles. Like they just need a little bit of water. They're super low maintenance. They're small. They're like the size of your hand. And for a turtle, they move pretty fast. They're pretty funny. So I had one named Little Bill after the Little Bill show, which is canceled, kind of.
I guess as a child, he hadn't done anything wrong yet. That's true.
Yeah, you're right. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Hitler's dog situation, I mean, what did the dog do,
Yeah.
It doesn't know. It doesn't know.
That dog knew.
Blondie, poor
Blondie.
Blondie.
Always bit him.
Those German Shepherds are smart.
Intelligent dogs. But it's true. So child Bill Cosby is
Little Bill.
Bill is
big influence on Sarah Fitz as a comedian and a person. Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Bill. No, I won't say front of the pod. I won't. Normally I would, but I won't go there.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the pod. Could be.
All you need is like a super bright, warm light, and it's good. They're super inexpensive. Let us like once a week.
Oh God, I thought we were talking about Bill Cosby again. I was like, a warm light is not going to fix what he did.
Whatever his problem is.
Let us once a week won't kill that virility or whatever he's got. He has some sort of monster in
You're
him.
gonna need at least 2 lights.
I like how before this started recording, we all talked about how we hate when comedians bring in something super edgy out of nowhere, and then we all immediately went this way.
Yeah, we do.
This is who we are.
It's just the way it is. It's the way comedy goes. Also, yeah, it's true. I've been listening to this podcast about the Scramble for Africa. It's always on my brain. I'm a horrible person. I can't help it. I'm a horrible person.
And that's why you're a lawyer.
Yeah, that's why I fell into it. It was just like, this was the only thing that was going to work out, But I do like the idea of box turtles because, again, I've seen this happen where, somebody wants a pack of raccoons. I had a law professor in Louisiana that he had a pack of raccoons that he was feeding in his backyard, and it was, I thought, ridiculous. I thought
agreed, it is.
That's irresponsible.
It is. But he had this guy had 40 raccoons in his backyard that he was housing and feeding with cat food, And I guess in that sense, he kind of had established what you want to establish, but you want to get there on a grander scale,
Yeah. Maybe 100, 200 turtles. They're super small. If you have a nice backyard, you could have them in your backyard.
I don't think I could have
100%.
200 turtles in my backyard. That's a lot of turtles.
Would you still name one Little Bill?
No.
In remembrance?
No.
Wow.
That'd be like the chief turtle.
You
Little
can't.
Bill's
You can't. Once you know what he did, you can't go back.
Let's say Little William II.
Yeah, it can be Small William.
Small William. Small
Tiny
William.
Tim.
Small William, Tiny Tim the second. I like that. Okay.
But no, that makes sense. I mean, I like this idea too, though, because it was funny because we were talking about housing prices around here and just how hard it is these days to, not for me, I do own my own house, but for other people, I guess.
Yeah. For all y'all brokies out there.
Hey, it is what it is.
The thing is, but that's what's so aggravating is most of my friends I are not broke. It's just the pricing is that ridiculous.
Yeah, it is pretty insane.
The down payment that all of my aunts, uncles, and parents had, even when you times it by what inflation has been, it's more than 5-fold of what they had to do for their down payments.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And then those same houses have appreciated so much, and they're making so much profit. Just they can just hold on to it because they don't even they're just paying taxes or whatever.
My grandfather lives in Dedham, and I showed him this 2-bedroom.
Live in Dedham?
Show it to you. My grandpa does.
Dedham Springs?
No, what is that?
Denham Springs, Louisiana.
No, Dedham is the
Dedham is a
neighborhood
town in
that's
Massachusetts.
right next to here.
It's like right over there.
Yeah.
Deadham, like DED, Deadham.
Yes.
I thought you said Denham, like Denham Springs. And I was like, you live in Denham Springs,
I thought you
Louisiana.
said Denver.
I was like, no. I was like, how'd you not? Why you didn't say that before? That's crazy.
I would have.
My aunt lived in Denham Springs for 20 years. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, my
Not
Deadham.
relevant to the story at all.
You doing that was like when a kid's like, Tito, this is like completely irrelevant to the class.
That's it, but that's
But I actually got a total for Christmas.
Yeah, you sound like me in law
completely.
school. That was like me in law school every day.
Tito,
Yeah, professor, excuse me, professor.
It's a relevant to class.
Yeah.
That was what you just did.
Thank you.
But like an adult world.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I try to bring some whimsy, you know.
My grandpa, right down the street.
Okay, dead ham.
Yeah.
Dead ham.
So, anyways, I showed him. He's 80 something. Like he's so old. I can't ask him his age again because now I'm 25. I should know how old my grandpa is. It's too late for me to ask him. So he's in his 80s. So I do know that.
Perfect.
And he's 80. And I showed him this 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. I'll show it to you guys after the episode. It's $836,000 in Dedham. And he said, "Oh my God, I bought a house bigger for that for $15,000."
Oh my God.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
His house is $15,000, and I looked up now. It's worth like it's insane. It's,
Yeah.
it's I don't even want to say. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I met a
like
guy
what
at
is-
the gym the other day who had owned a multifamily in Roxbury like that he bought. He said he was a teacher and he bought a multifamily in West Roxbury for like 40 grand, you know, and it was a single family home at the time. He paid it off and now it's worth like
people were
$2 million or something. He's turned it into a multifamily, rents the rest of it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the hell?
And
man?
then there's so much. They refuse to build more housing. Every single town is like against building more housing, which then creates another issue because now the demand is super high and the supply is super
Yeah.
low, and there's no regulation on like the ridiculous growth in the market that.
Well, they're like trying to do like a rent cap bill these days. Like it would be like a statewide thing in Massachusetts, but they're worried that that's going to cap like building incentives if people can only.
Yeah, it's
like,
gonna be
raise-
woke. It's gonna be woke.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, I have no idea like how the economics of it works, right? Like if you build something, you need to get a return on the investment.
They're still going to get the return on their investment. Like
Yeah.
them saying that first, that's their own propaganda.
I know. What am I
Somehow
doing here?
infiltrating your mind.
I'm like the most
Propaganda?
conservative person
Propaganda.
in Boston all of a sudden. Have you guys thought about the job creators though? I think an alliance with Israel is a good thing.
We'll get back into talking about
The housing crisis.
yeah, well,
Housing crisis is good.
which I guess is great because you know your way of rebelling is then of course by getting into the turtle industry.
Yeah.
Which
And
is-
making fun of landlords. But Boston Globe made a really good article last year,
Okay.
absolutely making fun of this 22-year-old real estate agent in Boston. And he was literally in the entire article on his phone like this, just doing nothing and taking people on like house tours. And they're like, this guy makes six figures a year and like does nothing and
Yeah.
is making thousands of dollars off of just bringing you
Yeah.
to the apartment, seeing it and then getting a broker's fee.
Right. Yeah.
And they're
Broker's
just
fee
making-
or yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's great. I'm glad that's over.
Yeah. No, that's like completely done, right? Like they outlawed broker's fees, like period.
Yeah,
or,
I don't
okay.
know like the exact because I got it right when it happened. I didn't have to pay a broker's fee. I don't know the exact rules behind it, but
Okay.
it is supposed to be completely banned.
Okay.
And when I was living in DC, there was no broker's fees, and it was awesome.
No, like New York,
York
no
is-
thing.
What is a
Yeah.
broker's fee?
So like it used to be when you like went to go like rent an apartment around Boston, you had to pay like $1,000. It was like
Way more.
Yeah.
My
You have to
At
pay
least
a
$1,000.
month of rent for a broker's fee. So if your rent is $3,000 a month, you have to pay a $3,000 broker's fee.
they
But
would
literally,
set it. It depended like on
What
the
about
place,
your?
but yeah, it
what
was
about
like
what about your deposit?
The
What about
demand.
that?
no
that
on top of
separate issue.
deposit.
Yep.
This was
I
just money
know.
that got burned.
So you had to drop like then $10,000
$8,000,
yeah,
yeah.
$9,000 for
My-
yeah.
My best friend paid $12,000 for her like first month, last month, and broker. Yeah, and deposit brokers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had $12,000 one time in my life. It was so awesome. It was so cool. I'd never had so much money before. Yeah, it was so
You're the most
awesome.
interesting lawyer I've ever met in my life.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That's very, very kind. That's very, very kind of you to say. Yeah, thank you very much, very much. Yeah, I had $12,000 one time when I was living. It was right when I was out of law school, and I just started being a lawyer, and I was still living with my parents.
Okay.
And I'd saved up a bunch of cash, and then I went and bought a house in Brobridge, Louisiana, and lost a lot of money on it. Oh yeah, lost a lot.
lost money?
Oh, of course I did. Yeah,
Why?
I make very poor financial decisions if I make them on my own. You know.
Okay.
You don't say.
Yeah, exactly. So I have to usually have very severe counseling from either my brother or my girlfriend's great too. Oh, she's real smart. My girl, she's so smart. She knows so much about money too. It's just crazy. She know about like savings account and like like where you have
She's a
like
genius.
yeah, she is. She know about like a high yield. You know what that means?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
High
Crazy.
yield- yeah, CD savings account.
What did you say? What
The CD savings account too.
savings account is SA? What is CD?
CD is a credit deposit, right?
Yeah.
Capital deposit, credit deposit.
Credit deposit.
Yeah.
Or like high yield savings account, instead of getting like
It's-
0.1% per year, like in like a Bank of America regular savings, you can get like a
And they
4.5% APR on like a separate high yield savings.
Does this
account.
mean that they put your money maybe on a disc? Like it's like maybe back in the day.
CD.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like so you can hold it, you know, because that's where like that's where I don't understand about Bitcoin is like, what do you do with it?
I just let it sit.
I have some like of like the Schwab stock of Bitcoin or whatever it is, but I don't trust it at all. Like that's not real.
I have Dogecoin. I own a small amount of Dogecoin because it has dog in it. My
Is
brother
that
told me.
Dogecoin?
That's
or?
one. Yes, I think so. It's got dog because it has dog in it. You know, and I love dogs. I love dogs. So when my brother told me that there's this one called Dogecoin, so I bought a small amount of it, like $4, and
Did it
then
grow?
like one day, all these people were like, "You got to buy Dogecoin," and my Dogecoin exploded, and I got like $30 of Dogecoin.
That's really
Ooh.
cool.
I know. So I got about $30 Dogecoin. I'm gonna wait till that guy that everybody I don't like him one bit. You know, that South African guy. I don't like him one bit.
Elon?
Yeah, when he dies, I'm gonna sell the Dogecoin because it's gonna be like that's when all that Dogecoin money gonna boom explode. You know.
It's so funny that he got an SNL in like 2024, 2023, like right before he officially publicly got
Yeah.
crazy. He was on SNL.
Yeah.
And it was really bad. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can't. I also heard that he was just like a nightmare to deal with in the writers' room.
Yeah,
like,
I saw videos because they're all really nice. Like the
Yeah.
comics and the writers are super nice.
Yeah.
Like they're really good interviewing, and I don't know. They seem like all very personable, and
Yeah.
or they have really good PR training. But they all separately talked about how he's literally a nightmare to work with.
Yeah, I can't
And he
imagine.
was so mean.
Well, think about like, okay, so his style of work is like he thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. He's gonna boss everybody around, and like you got to make his vision happen. And
Yeah.
imagine walking into a place like SNL with that sort of energy, just with like
The
not
50-year-old television show.
yeah, like where you've never told a joke in your life. That's like something that these people would do like first thing in the morning. You know, like
The funniest thing he ever did was procreate with Grimes.
that is like actually objectively hilarious to the
Gri-
point it feels like performance art.
Grimes,
What's Grimes?
she's an artist. She's a singer.
Yeah, she's talented.
She's,
that-
she's good.
yeah.
She's
Is that
not
like Lord? Does she
I
have
don't
one
think she's
name?
our style, but she's
No,
good.
yeah. I mean, I objectively respect that she makes music people listen to.
And
That's-
she's for a second when you said Grimes, I was thinking Brittany Griner. And I was like, he had a baby with Brittany Griner.
That
That's
would have
crazy.
been even
I
funnier.
know. I know. I was like, that's not. I thought she was lesbian.
I would have
That's
had a
crazy.
lot of questions.
I know. I was like, why'd she get stuck in Russia for so long? I thought he would have like bought her out of that or something. And
Yeah.
I guess that wasn't the case in any case. So Grimes is a one word. That's like Lord.
Yes. Honestly, they have similar.
Yeah, I was gonna
vibes,
say, aren't they
Grimes
like
and
kind of
Lord.
like musically similar?
They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're like musically cousins in a
Yeah,
way. They're
sure.
very similar style.
Which one? And who is Billie Eilish, which is a lady. She's correct.
I like how that's like the biggest artist in the world, and you're like, guys,
I don't know.
Lady.
I don't know. Post like 1975. I don't know. I'm not real good at it. I haven't gotten a hold on it. I'll read about it one day. I'll get there. But
Would you say Billie Eilish is the biggest artist? I feel like there's
no,
yeah,
but
there's
she's top 10 for sure.
Okay, yeah, fair
100%.
enough. Okay,
who's the biggest right now?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is up there.
That's fine then.
Do
Do you like? Is she good?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
I'm girly though.
Okay, that's
I'm
okay.
girly
I
pop.
have no problem with with liking her. I don't personally. There's that one that she sings. The only one I know is about it's short. I wear shorts, shirts.
You belong with me.
She wears t-shirts. I'm in the dance room and she is a teacher.
Just making up
There you go.
there.
That's the one.
It's Bleachers, but
There
yeah.
you go. Yes.
We are
exactly.
definitely getting sued by Taylor Swift. For
Well,
that
I don't
amazing
think so.
cover.
I don't think so. I don't think it was nearly close enough. I think we're still okay.
Should we we wanted to sue you, but you actually were so musically off that we're no longer interested in pursuing
It
you.
was so far off that there was no ability to even determine whatever standing for a suit. But in any case, okay. So Taylor Swift. Well, I mean I don't know. I really don't know music very well. So. Do some of these artists, are they turtle people, you think? Do you think they'd want to get in on your turtle industry? Like who's a famous one? Chalamet. Do you think he'd want one? He don't like the ballet, I heard, but he would like.
That was so funny.
I know, that's
because
very
here's
rude.
The thing. Okay, here's the thing. everyone's overreacting so hard, and he was right. Like, who's gone to the ballet recently or the opera? Obviously, it's
I own
beautiful.
season tickets to both. So
I know.
You
to be honest,
homeowner, you.
Pagliaccio
me
is a
something else.
beautiful, beautiful opera about a cuckold clown. Vesti la Giuva. I
Yeah.
love-
Is this real?
Yes, Pagliaccio.
I will,
kinda
I
true.
will look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
But I mean, like, I've gone to the ballet, I've gone to the opera, but the
No,
average
I know.
person
Yeah,
has
you're right.
not, and they go to the movies all the time or watch movies all the time. Also, going to the movies is a dying art,
this is true.
which is sad and annoying. And it is annoying that people don't go to the opera or ballet anymore either. I
I
love
think
musicals.
the movies are making
like,
something of a comeback. Like
But,
this year, like
yeah.
movies were pretty strong, right? I thought I heard that this was true.
the
Like,
movies that came out were amazing this
Yeah.
year. However, like going in person because of streaming
Yeah.
is also like the pricing. Like Dave and I went to the movies recently. It's like $30 a person now.
Oh
That's
yeah,
dumb.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Like
crazy,
if you want to
yeah.
get like
When it-
snacks or whatever.
Yeah, and then you get snacks, and it's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's 30
Unbelievable.
we saw, me and my girlfriend saw the movie Weapons in theaters. I found it very unsettling.
You didn't like it?
She liked it too. I found it very unsettling.
It is one of
Well,
it is
I mean-
one of the best movies ever made. It is so
Unsettling
well
is
done.
not bad.
Have you seen it?
No, I need to see that one.
It is so good.
I need to see that. I need to see Sinners. Still haven't
Sinners
seen
was good.
Yeah,
Sinners
no,
was
I've heard
good.
great things
Yeah,
about Sinners.
Sinners was
I loved
good,
one
yeah.
battle after another.
I was
We're just
very-
doing Oscar stuff now,
Yeah, it
by
was
the way.
very- yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Marty Supreme, the one with the boy, with the angry boy?
That's the one thing I actually didn't see.
I know. I
It's
didn't see
everything
it.
else.
Yeah, people raved about that one to me.
I
but,
do need to see that.
That's
Yeah.
the one where he played ping pong in China. Is that what
Yeah.
he does? Does he
he just- I
export
mean,
ping pong to China? Is that what he does?
That's Forrest Gump, but
That's
sort
a
of.
part of it. Yes, that's true. Which is a great film, excellent film. You want to talk about good film? Now that's a film. That's a movie.
That's
now,
a good movie.
Thank you. Now, but Marty Supreme, does he do that? Is that what it's about? Is it,
He's like a ping pong champion. I don't
Yeah.
know in terms of like exporting it to China. I think they're already pretty excited. Like that's the thing is like they liked ping pong already, you know.
so he does ping pong for the movie.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's a movie about ping pong.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
He's trying
The
to be
ping
like
pong
the
player.
champion ping pong player. I think around New York City for the
Yeah.
most of it, but I don't know.
Again, I haven't seen. I think it's from the 50s.
Yeah.
Like I this is the one movie I literally know nothing about. And haven't
Yeah, no,
seen
I
it.
didn't-
But
I didn't
now
see this.
somehow
Yeah, this
we're
very
focusing on it because Timothy Chalamet bothers me because
Yeah,
I feel
I-
like he's a good actor, but he's overcast so much.
I could see that.
I think he's a good actor, but I think his reputation is like way greater. Like every time I see him, I'm like, yeah, he's fine. Like I don't love him ever, you know? Like I'm never like, wow, that blew me away.
He is in way too many movies. Like he's overcast big time.
Mm-hmm.
So now when I see a movie that he's in, I just see him. I don't see the character that he's playing anymore. And I
Yeah.
get frustrated that him and Jacob Elordi, and I love Zendaya. She's beautiful. She's amazing. I think she's like an awesome fashion icon and she's tall. So love her. But like, I also
Nate
think
always
she's
says
overcast.
the same thing. But
Which one? I know. I was just trying to think
She's
which one is who's and which one is it?
Zendaya is in
you know who that is.
Spider-Man. She's Tom Holland's
Wife. She's like a very
wife.
skinny, tall, like light-skinned black woman. Gorgeous. She was in Shake It Up. She's really pretty.
She's in the drug show on HBO with the teenagers.
Euphoria. She plays like the
The
drug
main
head.
character in that. I've seen the commercials
she's
for
the-
that.
she's
I
the main
think, and
character.
it's just Tom Holland is the little boy who played Spider-Man. Yeah.
It's accurate.
Yes.
That's accurate.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I need to make sure. So because I've seen them together too. So they do.
Yeah.
So they date or they're
They're
married.
ma-
they're
they're- I
married.
think they're married or getting married or something.
Something.
Okay.
She is,
Life
but I like
partners.
that he's short and she's really tall.
Yeah. No, they're
She's just like this beautiful model and he's like obsessed with her. It's so
Yeah.
fun.
Interesting.
But again, I do think that like that whole group of people is super overcast and everything. And it makes it hard to like escape when you're watching a movie when you see someone that's like in literally everything.
So I will
Like,
say,
it's-
like Jacob Elordi, the first thing I saw him in
I'm
was
so sick of him.
Frankenstein. Like, but
Really?
I hadn't like seen. I didn't see Saltburn or whatever. I didn't see any of those other movies.
Saltburn is so good though.
You
So
were
I'll
talking
give
about
him that.
unsettling film.
I was like,
Not
Nate,
for me.
Nate
Nope.
got some ideas from Saltburn.
I did not like it.
I know
That's
which
why
one
he's
you
not
got.
allowed in the backyard unsupervised anymore.
The Letterbox. Do you guys use Letterbox?
What is
That's
It's a
the
movie review app. No,
Oh,
my
no.
favorite thing though is the graveyards. On the Letterbox app for the movie Saltburn. The top review to this day is still a screenshot from the backyard scene,
Yeah.
and it says "Me when I meet the guy who invented Dr. Pepper," and it's the top liked comment about the movie on Letterbox, which is just like a movie review app, and it's like
Yeah.
100,000 likes. It's the funniest thing I've ever
accurate.
seen.
My
Accurate.
brother loved that movie. You know,
It's weird.
It's
which is why I liked it.
I know. Well, I always figured he enjoyed it. When he told me he liked it, I was like, well, that's because he's gay, so that makes sense, But then other people told me they liked it too, and I was like, oh my God.
Are you gay too?
No. I'm a straight man. I've done plenty of gay research though, because of my affinity for my brother. I love him very, very much. I want to understand more about him, so I know a lot about gay. I know a shocking amount of, a shocking amount about gay. But so much and yet so little at the same time. Somebody told me that.
Because you're accepting. You're accepting.
Of course, I'm an ally. I can make
But
gay
you're
babies.
also a straight guy.
Yeah, of course.
So you get it.
I am the biggest. I can make gay babies. I got gay blood. I can make gay babies.
Yeah.
Okay, of course.
It's who you are.
Thank
how
you.
it works.
Thank you. It's
The science behind it.
I'm a I'm a fervent ally. Even when almost too much back in the day when my brother first came out the closet, and I hear people it was like Obergefell times when I hear people be like, I don't think they should get me, and I'd be like, God, fighting words, come on, I'd like freak out, I'm like, Jesus, my
As
brother.
you should.
Well, my brother told me I had to like take it easy, calm down. It's like if he doesn't freak out, then I shouldn't. And I was like, okay, well, I guess that's fair, So, but yeah. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk more about turtles and Academy Awards.
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah. Oh, but back to the Timothy Chalamet thing that we were just talking about.
Yes. Why Timothy Chalamet sucks.
They are getting so he's like he just said that so passingly and didn't really.
Yeah.
They are overreacting so hard. Like every single video has been like, "Hey Timothy, check this out," and it's like a cool opera or about. It's it's awesome, but it's amazing, but they're acting like. These people in Hollywood assault women all the time. No one's like, hey. It's all like hush hush.
I know. Yeah, I just watched that thing on Rupert Murdoch, and they're all. Everybody, just monsters everywhere.
Because you know why? You know why everyone's flipping out about it? Because that is such an easy thing to get mad about. But getting mad about someone's continued abuse of power and behavior that it's like an open secret.
Sure.
Is really hard to do. And that's the actually risky thing to do is to stand up to real bullies like that. But him being like, oh, opera's a dying art. That is an easy thing to get mad about. So that's what they're being mad about it because it's convenient. It's easy. The real things that you should be mad about is everyone else in Hollywood that's abusing their power and exploiting people.
Yeah, I would say I would be madder about this whole merger with Paramount and HBO and everything, where just another billionaire is buying another media franchise where they're gonna control the news. I would be angry about that.
There are two companies left.
Yeah, it sucks.
And one of them's Walmart, and the other one's the entertainment world. It's crazy.
Welcome to the bright.
Are they really doing a merger?
So Paramount is buying HBO Max and CNN and all this other stuff, and literally,
I cannot believe it went through. It is literally monopoly.
Well, they're excited. So the Hegseth was saying that he looks forward to CNN being bought by these people, so that the headlines will be more favorable for the war.
Oh my God.
Things like that. He said that during.
That's not okay.
No, it's not. We're gonna live in this terrible.
Good.
Yeah, where you and I are gonna be the voices of a free republic, Nate. That's not
finally.
good.
That's
Thank
why.
God.
Getting censored by Sarah over here. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true. I guess that is nuts. That is wacky. I didn't I don't know anything, but I only just learned about Pete Hegseth. I didn't realize that he was he
hot.
I'm surprised you haven't met him in AA.
I know. No, I didn't realize that doesn't he have he got lightning bolts
a
tattooed
drinking
on him or
problem?
something?
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, he also was that. That's insane.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Also, right before he was appointed, there was a video of him on TV being like, "Guys, I never wash my hands," and everyone laughed, and then they're like, "Ew," and then I'm like, "Wait a minute, why does he have the coolest job in the world now, or the most? I don't know, a very
the coolest job in the world." She's like, "I don't want to be a judge. I just want to be the executioner."
I do love that. I do love that he. He didn't wash his hands. Jesus Christ.
And said that and admitted to that.
That's the biggest crime of all.
Yeah, that is a crime.
Did you see the letter his mom wrote about him?
Yeah,
Was it against him?
Oh, it was about the way he treats women.
Yeah, it's really.
You should Google this if you have not.
It's nuts. Yeah.
She was like, "You are not a good man." When your mom is saying that about you,
because moms are always ride or die. They're always mama bears.
Yeah, she's like, "You are the way that you treat women is despicable." All this. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
I'm such a news nerd.
I know. I didn't realize that was him though, because I remember when that came out, and I was like, "They're nominating." I was like, "Damn, they're nominating him, man."
Well, I was like, "What would I have to do to get my mom to write that letter?" And it's really bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really bad.
Exactly. That's so true.
Ugh.
God, Jesus.
That was like when all the Kennedys went out against RFK.
Yeah. Oh, same thing. I mean, but that guy's such a lunatic. You know,
He's doing this new thing with Kid Rock where he work out in his blue jeans and in the sauna, and then they
I
get
saw
together
that.
and they get in the hot tub and they drink milk. Oh, it's just the most
That sounds
interesting.
like if you could. What is your nightmare day? I don't know. Work out in jeans. Work out. Have to work. Be forced to exercise in jeans and then drink milk in a hot tub.
And also, Kid Rock is
And
there.
also, by the way, a really bad person's right behind you the whole time.
It is kind of like it's almost like an Amanda Bynes skit, like kind of thing. Almost like it reminds me of like it's
Yeah.
like it's like all that almost where you're like it's just like this is so ridiculous. Where it's like a man with a crazy voice and a like a lunatic with long hair and sunglasses who lives in Tennessee and a child who are just like we're about to work out our blue jeans and drink milk.
Yeah.
It's very Nickelodeon. It's just crazy.
I saw a girl make a TikTok where she worked out next to him, and she was like about to be done on the stairs, and then she goes, "Are you RFK?" in the video, and he goes, "Yeah," and then she just decides to stay on because she's like, "I got to work out this guy," but he was only on it for like 12 minutes or something, and she was like, "Wait, I literally beat him," and she was already like tired and done from her workout, so I thought that was cool.
I thought that he's supposed to be
win.
like a real like workout man and everything. That's what
Well,
they popularize him as,
Turns out they all lie about that.
Yeah, I know. He's got like a real Vladimir Putin thing where they're like, take your shirt off. Good, flex for the camera. Don't say any words, please. God, he's
I will say I was a little worried when you were like, box turtles carry no disease. I was like, is this like when we have RFK on Joe Rogan or something and he just like says medical shit? Like, do we know this?
They definitely do. You're right. No, but not like,
I was
like
like,
to the
I think they
extent
have
that,
some disease.
not to the extent that like a raccoon would. I'd say
Which
if
is
you
fair.
gave
Which is fair.
a raccoon and a box turtle the same disease, I would bet my life that the raccoon would spread that disease a lot faster.
I'm with you. I also feel the
See-
same way. I have no place for raccoon. I
See,
don't like them. They're
Yeah.
very, very.
They're cute. You can have a pet raccoon. I would love to have a weird pet. Like, I really want to live in like a beautiful colonial in Boston. Like, I want to live in like a nice old school, pretty house. Have like 3 kids. They're all preppy. Go to like a nice little private school, and then I have like a pet raccoon.
Oh wait, you're gonna have
Yeah,
preppy
like Michael.
kids, Sarah Fitz? You're gonna have preppy kids?
I think I will. I feel like I'm kind of nerdy. My boyfriend's nerdy. I feel like I'll make some preppy kids.
No, you're like one of the
Some nerdy
preppiest
kids.
people I've ever met in my entire. I mean that as a compliment. I like who you are. But
Thank you.
It's business. It's business. It's a good thing, and it's true. And if you balance
good
that,
business.
if you balance all that out with a raccoon or a possum,
People would talk about us.
Yeah, it's also like that's what I mean. It's like a little bit of fun too. It shows the comedian in
Yeah.
you. Where you're like, oh yeah, of course we're like, what are you talking about?
Like my husband and I and Hingham are 3 kids, and then we just have a raccoon. That's what
Yeah.
named Michael. Like, I love it.
And this
It's
is
a
our
dream.
house chicken. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I like
It
that.
pivots.
Yeah.
So you still have the nice life, but then you're like, oh, that's a family with a raccoon. And like in our Christmas card, it would just be like,
he's just like hanging in the corner. Like,
yeah. Did your families do Christmas cards growing up?
Of course.
Sort of. Sometimes.
one time
we did
we-
like Christmas letters or something.
We did Christmas card one year. We used to do them one year. We did them, and we took Christmas picture with Santa Claus, and we took
Yeah.
it with the dog, and we had a beautiful short-haired collie. It was Maryland. Color's name was Sky, and he was sitting with us with Santa Claus, and we sent out the picture, and my aunt called my mom freaking out because the dog had a boner in the picture, and we sent it to
Oh my
everyone that we know,
goodness.
and his boner was right by like the A in Christmas or something like that, and it was very, very visible. And
Just
I
for fun. It's,
How did your
Christmas
parents miss
light.
that?
don't know. I'm saying my father's European. He probably thought it was natural. I'm saying,
That's why I like girl dogs more. Like, that's why I have a girl dog. I'm very pro girl dogs because boy dogs, it's just too much. And like I feel comfortable like touching my dog's belly all the time, and it's so cute. She just has like 8 little nipples on her belly,
That's true.
and she's the cutest little pink belly.
Now-
I love girl dogs. I also love small dogs.
I have 2 dogs that are both boys, but one of them he's not a homosexual, but he's kind of just like, what do you call it, where like he's not really in it. He's just like
He's
whatever.
a dog.
He's like he's real fluid. That's what they call it, fluid. He just if it's just in front of him, he's gonna try to make love to it. But he's also a soft top because he's very gentle. You know? So
Nate's done the research.
Yeah.
of course.
Sarah's like feeling her job prospects just like fade away.
I'm sorry. If this is not supposed to be said, I'm sorry. But this is but I do have a
No,
dog.
this is strangely progressive, so we haven't crossed the line.
I know. I'm
yet.
saying I know. I have a gay brother and a sexually fluid dog. Come on, I'm as progressive as it gets, But come on. But
Sarah's like, I'm applying to work with the Trump administration. Actually, so
I say, well,
Cool
this
it.
won't work. This won't work, But
Impossible.
But yeah. So I've always had boy dogs, but we've had girl dogs too, and I like having them both. Mila's lovely. Mila's a wonderful dog.
Mila
yeah.
is a beautiful dog. We
Are you
like
guys
Mila.
cat guys? Do you guys like cats?
I think cats are okay. It depends on the cat.
When you love a cat, like it's the best thing in the world.
Oh yeah, a really sweet cat
Like
is
a
awesome.
And
Yeah.
I love my best friend Izzy. She has a cat that is a dog. So it's a cat that just goes to the bathroom one spot. You don't have to take it out to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Really?
And it's so social and fun. You can hug it. You can just carry it around all day and
Aw.
like play with it. And it won't.
Yeah.
It's so social
Love that.
and like goes to the bathroom one spot. That's the best part about cats. So having to have the best part about dogs, aka them being social into one
Yeah.
animal. Like a great cat is better than a great dog, but most dogs are better than most
Strong
cats.
disagree in this house.
Really?
Everyone
Okay.
has their opinions. Everyone has their opinions.
Well,
of
just
course.
because I guess like in my mind I'm like a forever city girl, so I just like the idea of like having to not have to be stressed out about having a dog. And like my boyfriend and I keep on talking about how we want a pet, but we just can't. Like our apartment's small.
That's
like
tough,
he's in
yeah.
school.
That's
Like
fair.
I'm
Are you
working a
from
lot.
like the city
Yeah.
of Boston proper? Like you,
I'm from the Boston area. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Quincy,
Yeah.
right? You said Quincy.
I was born in Quincy. Yeah.
Yeah. So you grew up like taking like the tea and stuff like that and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
like I
that's-
used to. I was born in Quincy, grew up in Braintree, and then I like would take the train everywhere.
That's what
I
my girl.
loved it.
That's my girlfriend grew up in Brookline, and
Yeah.
she's such a
Yeah.
city girl. Like when we go, my cousin lives in Lancaster, and we leave the Boston outskirts. She's like, space. Oh my God, there's trees everywhere. I'm
Yeah.
like, just breathe. It's okay,
It is
baby.
so
Yeah.
good for kids to learn how to figure out public transportation on their own.
And
I went to college in DC, and I was like the person in my friend group that like knew how the trains worked and like figured it out for everyone. And they were all so clueless because they were from like even from like outside of Chicago, and they had no idea how the trains worked. And I'm so glad that my parents let me be independent and figure that out on their own, because kids like to do that. And when you ever talk to your parents about their childhood, and they're like, oh yeah, like I went outside until 10 p.m. and then I came home. And I like left the state for the day, and like they just did their own thing.
My
Yeah.
dad. It's,
That's
But
like
now
how we
everyone's
grew-
so like helicoptery.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
At least my age group, I feel like was like all my friends' parents like growing up were so overprotective. My parents like weren't like that to me.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I mean, I grew up like on. It was like just be home at a certain hour kind of thing. Like,
I was
you
on
know,
my
running
bike
around,
and my
like,
skateboard a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Bike and skateboard a lot. Yeah,
now
we know.
parents are so overbearing. Parents are so overbearing.
I
now.
have heard about like I've read some articles where it talks
Interesting.
about just like how much more kids are like kept an eye on and like
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
bad
Yeah.
for the child because you thrive on independence. Like,
Yeah.
and you need to learn mistakes on your own. Like your parents can tell you not to fail a test, but you have to learn to fail a test, or you
Yeah.
have to learn to get hurt. Like you have to. Your mom's like, don't ride your bike like that,
Yeah.
and then you get hurt, and then you'll never hurt yourself like that again. And you have to learn that at a young age.
I also
is,
just think
yeah.
like people are just more paranoid in general. Like there's been so many more of these like Law and Order SVU shows and
Yeah.
like where all you're seeing on
yeah.
like mass media is like people
Which
getting
is
murdered and
true.
kidnapped, and
Is-
so like it's harder to be like, oh yeah,
know.
kid, just go out until midnight.
That is
be
the
home by
tough-
then.
like,
You know,
with- I take care of my nephew at the house and everything, and I worked in crime very directly for many years, and it opens your eyes to like how many like just freaks and horrible and like
Yeah.
I mean like I like so I'm always on my P's and Q's, just like why, and it's true, it's hard not to be like crazy protective because
Yeah.
you got all that stuff in the back of
That's-
your head, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like it's tough, you
It's
know?
but funny enough now, there's way more surveillance.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yes.
it's like
Oh, yeah.
crime rates are down compared to like
Yes.
when we like all that others like I mean fundamentally
it's just the feeling.
Yeah, exactly, right.
It's also
Like,
crazy
paranoia.
safe, especially up here. It's so crazy safe
It's
up
so
here.
safe
It
up
is
here.
So insanely
That's
safe.
also why I love Massachusetts.
Yeah.
As a woman, like
Yeah.
I feel so. When I was in DC, I do miss DC a lot, but like I
It's a
feel
little
so
more
much
gritty,
safer
yeah.
here
Oh my
as a
God.
woman,
Yeah.
especially after COVID. It got like really dangerous. Like
I
there was
can
so much
imagine.
crime, and
Oh
like
yeah, New York, yeah.
and then New York was pretty good. I was in the Upper West Side, which is like the nicest part
No,
of New York.
yeah,
that's-
like
that's-
I was in
yeah.
like Upper West Side area. It was so safe, but like I feel so safe
Right.
here all the time, and I feel safe like leaving my car anywhere and everything. And I don't.
Well, that's like one of the crazy ones when you see like conservative media trying to portray Boston as like a very dangerous city with like
don't
these
know.
It is
dangerous.
objectively.
I'm
Yeah.
like I can't think of one time I've been walking down the street and I've like been like, oh, I need to keep my head on a swivel. Even
Dude,
like
yeah.
it's
in Worcester,
like,
in
like,
DC, head on a swivel
Oh, yeah.
constantly.
You ever
been to New
Every
Orleans?
single girl,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
New
my
Orleans,
God.
like
That's what, my brother live in DC now, and he says like there's parts. I was like, because we'd always heard like you always hear like for crime statistics, especially in like law school, that they're talking about like when talking about gun violence in particular, they're always talking about like Chicago. DC is the other one, Baltimore, and then they'll say like the state of Louisiana because the whole state has like such bad gun like violence to the whole
It's
thing.
awful,
So when
yeah.
that was first, I asked my brother, it's like, is it really as bad as they say? Is it like Louisiana? He was like, fuck yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
definitely spots.
devastating because it's such a beautiful city.
Yeah,
and
it
I mean,
is.
it's so
It's great.
historical. I love how much you can do there. Also, as a young adult for free, like the trains are affordable, all the museums are free, and the zoo is free. because it's a part of the Smithsonian. So there's so many like fun, affordable, free
Do they
activities
have
to do.
box turtles? Do they have box turtles?
No, we need to get
What
them
kind
in
of
on
zoo
that.
is this?
I know, underfunded. And
No.
they have a lot of money there. That they do an awesome. That zoo is amazing.
It is a great zoo.
It's a really good zoo, and they have happy hour. My rent was I had amazing rent. Like I lived in a 2-bed, 2-bath. We each paid like $1,200 each, and we had a view of Capitol Hill. I had a Peloton. Like I was living the good life. Stainless steel fridge.
Yeah.
Like cheap floor-to-ceiling
Peloton, view of the
windows.
Capitol.
Nice. Yeah, it was. I lived in a very nice apartment, and like at the same time there was like a shooting in our building. My friends like were all like tacked on trains. Multiple of my guy friends even like were robbed.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Like it's just.
But that
it's
doesn't
a bummer.
happen out here. I don't know a lot. I don't know people.
Not
who
even
are
in
like,
Worcester. People act like Worcester, like I'm out in Worcester for comedy, and I live like close to there, like with my cousin, and it's like I'm always like people are like, oh, it's so. I'm like, you have no idea.
Yeah.
This is like, I mean, this is pristine compared to places.
Yeah.
You ever been to
They need
Memphis?
to leave.
Yeah, no, seriously though. Like
yeah.
any of these cities.
Especially the people that grew up in New England and then went to college in New England and then now work in New England. I'm like, you don't even know how good you have it.
It's so
you don't
true,
even know
though.
how good you have
no
it.
idea.
I've
And there's
heard
such a
them-
big social safety net here too. Like,
That's the other. I've talked to like some people where they're like, I grew up so poor. I'm like, you grew up in middle class New England. Let me tell you about the poor people I know from the
I
South.
know, right? That's
it's
like
just
growing up poor
you don't
in
even-
Switzerland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Yeah, it's like insane. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry you lived in a mid-sized suburban home.
Yeah.
It's so terrible. You know,
No,
exactly.
yeah. I mean, my mom was the youngest of 13. They grew up in like a very small like home without much of anything, you know. And it's just like it's like the idea that you guys have like sidewalks just like blew my mind when I moved out
is-
here.
Yeah,
You know,
there's a lot of
see?
places don't have side. You catch people walking
And-
down the side of like in the like safety lane.
yeah. And a free bus to take your kids to school every day that like works around your neighborhood schedule so that you can get your kids to school in time.
Yeah.
Like that's how
that bus,
society is supposed to
the
work.
bus comes to my cousin's house to pick up my nephew, and that blows me. We don't have to take him to
awesome.
a bus stop or anything like that.
Yeah.
Bus comes to the house,
and
picks
that's
him
why
up.
your taxes are high.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. Yes,
yeah.
yes, they are very high. Yeah, I did notice
It is
yeah.
extremely.
But, I mean, it all factors into like why it's safer here and like why people are like enjoy living here. You know,
It is nice. It's a good place to live. Yeah, it
and
is. Yeah.
sports teams. Oh my god.
Yeah, gotta love that.
We
Gotta love
would
that.
all die if we didn't have like the Celtics.
Oh
this
yeah,
winter.
you're a Celtics fan.
I'm such a big
Oh,
Celtics
Jason
fan.
Tatum. We
Yeah.
got to talk about Jason Tatum
He's
being
so
back.
back,
Oh my
baby.
god, I got
I know.
tickets to see the Wolves
Did you see?
next Sunday.
Oh, fun.
Very
Okay.
excited.
Where
Yeah.
are they? Or like, are they wicked expensive?
We have a friend, but they're like great seats, 10 rows
Okay.
back and behind the basket. So great spot to
That was
watch.
so fun. Life hack. I love the app TickPick. What a fun little pun that is.
Okay.
Tick. You said with a T.
Like tick,
Okay.
like ticket.
I just want to make sure.
Tick. Yeah, it's a fun
Not T.
T.
Yeah.
They use like through Ticketmaster somehow get rid of the fees. So every single time I buy tickets on there, it's like 20% cheaper than you would on Ticketmaster. And they have really good customer service. I got like insanely good Billy Joel seats on them. I got pink tickets for $30. Like,
shit.
I love this app. Someday they will sponsor me. I love that app so much.
Pink, the
I
music
have
singer?
nothing but great things to say about them.
I
Pink,
wonder
the
how
music
they-
singer?
I saw Pink for $30.
That's
Interesting. Wow.
That's insane.
You don't realize how many songs she sang. She sings that you know.
Yeah, I could imagine. She was very
She's been
popular.
relevant for 20 plus years. Yeah.
Does she do the
Yeah.
No Doubt stuff when she tours?
No.
Isn't that Gwen
I
Stefani?
think
was
that's
on
Gwen
that?
Stefani.
Yeah, Gwen
so,
Stefani.
so no, she does not
Yeah.
do Gwen Stefani stuff on tour.
I think Gwen Stefani spent a lot of time
I would have
in
been
Japan.
amazed then.
Didn't she always in Korea or Japan or something? She always put those Target
that was Gwen
commercials.
Stefani.
She put out a lot of Target commercials with Hello Kitty, and it's pretty
Still just
crazy.
talking
yeah.
about Gwen Stefani.
Yeah. I just, it's just on my
Wait,
mind.
who
you
is
know.
Pink?
I know. It's very.
She sings "So What," you know, "So What." Or
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
She
that's true.
had a lot of songs that you didn't realize that you knew, so it was a really good concert.
Sounds
She's,
like I'd be
always on
very
the air.
surprised by anything she did.
Yeah. Wow.
We're sure this isn't Gwen Stefani.
We're positive. Well, very nice. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
man.
yeah, check out that app. It's really good.
Okay.
That's
And
crazy. Yeah.
I do miss also living in DC because of the prices of sports games. Like
Well, yeah,
I
who
saw the
wants to see the
Celtics.
Wizards?
Exactly. I saw the Celtics play the Wizards for $30 in really good seats. That would never happen here.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's
Yeah.
very interesting. I saw the Celtics play last year. I went. It was very interesting. It was a lovely time. Very fun game. Very
It's
fun
great.
game. I like coming from. I mean, like LSU football games and Saints football games. It was similar environment to that where like everybody's like greened out and it was cool and like very
Yeah.
diehard.
Very
like,
into
yeah.
the Celtics
Because
game.
we don't
Yeah.
have good college sports teams because
No.
we have such good professional
Exa-
sports
you-
teams. Like
right.
that's all they have, and like in Louisiana, like LSU is so big because that is
Yeah.
what you guys have
Yeah.
decided to rally
There
around.
was
Exactly.
a minute though where Boston College was like pretty good at like college sports. So
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
that
what
was a
happened
while.
with them.
They
Yeah.
had-
They're good with like the smaller, like with like track
Yeah.
and field, and
Yeah,
with, but
yeah.
and
But
then a
when
lot
they
of
had,
their
like,
hockey
Doug
players
Flutie and
and
stuff
stuff
like
like
that.
that.
And Matt
Yeah,
Ryan
and a
played
lot of
there.
their-
Yeah, Coach
Yeah.
Ryan.
Matt Ryan was there.
They
But-
do have like they are
Yeah.
a very athletic school, but it's not the same as like LSU.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm just,
And-
they used
yeah.
to be like much
Don't-
more
Yeah.
prominent, and I feel like they've
Don't
dropped
they,
off in the
like
past
those-
20 years.
Those schools too, like, because I don't watch college hockey, but I think that's bigger up here. And like,
BU,
yeah, they're
and
big.
Harvard.
BC,
Yeah,
and
they're all big in
Northeastern
that,
have
aren't they?
really good hockey programs, and a lot
Yeah.
of their players go pro.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that was even until I
And
moved
Bean
up here.
Pot.
And I was like,
You know what bean pot is?
What?
That's
Bean pot? Do you know what bean
Bean
pot
pot.
is?
Bean Pod.
Explain.
Pot. It's a local hockey tournament where it's Harvard, Boston College, Boston University,
And
Northeastern. They compete against each other for like
And whoever wins gets a
best in the
basket
city.
of limas. What's Bean Pot? What's
well, you know, like the
Because
big,
we're Bean Town.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
it's,
bean. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
so it's
beans.
bean pot.
We
yeah.
gotta-
Interesting.
we should go some year. It's pretty cool.
It's- well,
People
there's-
get really
yeah.
into it. It's hard to get tickets.
It's
but-
hard to get tickets,
yeah.
and my boyfriend's a student at one of those schools, and it was
Yeah.
hard to get tickets to
Really?
go. Yeah,
No,
because
people
it's
get
so
excited.
it's at TD
Yeah.
Garden, like it's so hyped up.
Yeah.
And
Really?
it's such a big deal.
Think about all the
Interesting.
people in the city that have gone to those schools.
and
it's,
Yeah.
currently go to those schools, so they want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And it's already
everybody
fun to
over.
see.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
it's
like
wi-
every.
it's
yeah,
wicked
yeah.
fun to see, and it's at TD Garden. Like
Yeah.
it's so fun.
it's cool. It's a really cool like local Boston tradition for sure.
It would be fun. I hadn't been to a hockey game since we lived in Phoenix, and it was very fun to go to hockey games.
In Phoenix.
Yeah, we lived in Phoenix for 10 years. Yeah, we lived in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, it was, and we go to Phoenix Coyotes games because my friend Corbin, his dad, who was a lovely fella, but was kind of shady. He used to sell batteries to the Chinese, but I don't think that he was or circuit boards maybe, but it was something real weird. But Corbin would go to China sometimes with him, and he would come back and he would have one time he came back and he had this hat and it had a communist star on it, and he wore it through
Had
the whole.
no idea.
He wore it through the whole airport.
no
And
idea.
No, he was very excited about it. He was like, "Look what I got, dude!" And I was like, "How'd you get that?" And he's like, "I got it in China."
Take it off.
Yeah, it was crazy, So
That's really funny.
And he had blonde hair and blue eyes, and he would take pictures. Or he would, it was back when he had digital camera, and he would show us pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And he would have all these pictures with like random Chinese people, and we'd be like, "What's with all these?" And he was like, "Dude, I was like a celebrity." They were like, they'd never seen anybody with blonde hair and blue eyes, and they were like, "Can you take a picture with
They
us?"
love
Yeah.
white people over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Actually, a lot of Chinese companies would have a position where they just hire a white person
I've
to
heard
dress
that.
up in a suit
I've
and
heard
look
that.
professional. This was like an actual role.
there's a
like-
word for it.
I need that job.
Yeah,
There-
no,
I know.
Like
You
seriously,
don't
you'd be
do
good at
anything.
it. Like,
You show up to meetings and sit there like this to make it like look legit or something.
like,
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 yeah.
it
It's-
adds an
That's my
air of
dream.
respectability that you had like
There's
a white.
there's
like,
a name for it. They call it like it's like a white lotus or something. They do have
it
a
was
name for it.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
I was like-
he is our white butterfly.
I know, and I was like, wow, that is the job.
I know it's the
would love
greatest
that.
gig on this planet.
Just
yeah.
sit there and have
A
confidence.
white woman probably wouldn't get as much, right?
Unfortunately, unfortunately, this is the state of today. Unfortunately, but yeah, Corbin would go to China with his father was selling batteries or circuit boards, and they would get season tickets to the Phoenix Coyotes and to the Suns, the Phoenix Suns. It was really fun. Yeah, it was
good
very,
stuff,
very
good
cool.
stuff.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. It was a good time. Yeah,
Phoenix is like
a wretched place. I mean, I love my friends there and stuff. I hadn't been in probably I haven't been since.
it's just hot.
Yeah, exactly. It's hot and dry. There's nothing to do. That's why everybody does drugs,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I love how also there's nothing to do here, so everybody does drugs is said all across the country
Of
in
course.
places where there is a lot to do.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But
Like,
in
that's
Phoenix,
Fair.
in Phoenix, you have clubbing. You can't go outside because it's too hot.
It literally is.
Yeah,
I
that's
was about to
true.
say work out if it's like nice outside, but it's too hot to work
Too
out.
hot, way too hot. It was like the most insane. Louisiana and Phoenix were both so incredibly hot in different ways, but like both in ways that was like where I detested going outside. I hated going outside.
My favorite vacation I've ever been on was Lake Powell, like Arizona, Utah line.
yeah.
Absolutely stunning. We flew into the Phoenix airport, stopped in Sedona for a bit, went up to Lake Powell. Absolutely stunning, but it's drying up.
Sedona's is wrong. We used to go to Sedona a couple times when we first moved there. We'd have to go to Sedona and the Grand Canyon all the time.
Yeah.
I've seen Grand Canyon. Like,
So beautiful.
I
Sedona.
think it's just like kind of Sedona. Yeah, Grand
Yeah.
Canyon just like a big hole.
Yeah.
Like it's just like a if you like that, that's nice.
Good for you.
If you like that, that's nice. Which is big hole. But Sedona, that's is that where Slide Rock is? You go Slide Rock? You know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
It's this rock that's covered in moss where water's running down it, and you're supposed to slide on it on your
Gonna
ass.
make a joke that
I did
that's what it
not.
was, but
That's-
okay.
no, that is
That's literally what
you
it is.
slide down it on your ass and your
Literally what it is.
in jean shorts and sneakers, and it's a crazy time. It's very interesting.
What you'll have to do on Sarah's box turtle farm
Yeah.
is make a mini replica of it for the box
Yes.
turtles to slide
I feel
down.
like they'd be so happy like,
Yeah.
on their backs. But they don't
Perfect
like water.
environment.
They don't like water.
Really? At all?
Box turtles don't know. He wouldn't. We'd try to like play with him in the pool. He did not like it.
No,
Little
But like
Bill?
like a little
Little
marshy
Bill,
like
yeah.
puddle or
Yeah,
something, maybe
perhaps
not
that
like a
would work with him.
pool. Then you know.
Interesting, interesting. Well, then, so you'd have to create, and you'd have to, at a minimum, too, the environment would have to be pretty sheltered, too, so that people didn't know that you were doing this. You
Yeah,
know?
because it is against the law.
It's against the law.
But it's a harmless crime. No one's getting hurt.
Do
Yeah.
they need sun?
They need like I mean, we just had the really hot bright light that made his tank wicked hot, but it didn't like heat up the room.
Is there a size that these things grow to, or
Like
can
they
you,
literally get, I said as big as your hand. Like they are not big at all. They're
you-
so small.
if you keep them in a tank, will they stay small? Like, can you
No,
bonsai them like a tree?
no,
no, and you wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, because I could say you'd have billions of them. Billions.
Billions.
Billions of turtles.
New
Billions of
business
turtles.
idea.
Billions of
Buy 5 businesses and then
make them all turtle based.
make them all turtle-based businesses.
That's what I'm talking about. Billions. That's what we're here for ideas, you know?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I say just open the turtle farm in New Hampshire because they have no goddamn laws
They
there.
have no laws there.
I guess
It's right across the border.
I did get a $375 speeding ticket in New Hampshire.
What?
But I got
How
I
fast were
know
you
a
going to
police
New Hampshire to
officer
get that?
called. No, it's because I had out-of-state plates. Like when my I remember.
Do
they're-
they give you higher ones for if you're out of state?
They just target you because
Oh.
they want to get.
Oh, and that's
not
just like the-
in-state.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then in the, like. I remember my friend group and I, there was like 12 of us, and we all went out to dinner, and then we had 2 designated drivers. They didn't even have a sip of alcohol, either of them. And we pull out of the restaurant. They both immediately got pulled over by 2 separate cops being like, this car smells like alcohol. No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Like they just try to get people from with out-of-state plates to
Okay.
get in trouble there.
All right.
That's
Well,
just
then you'll
fun.
have
Listen, I respect the game. I respect the game, but I didn't even have to pay that ticket because I knew someone.
got to pay for
You gotta
stuff
know a guy.
when you don't pay taxes, I
Hell
guess.
yeah.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, let's take more of Taxachusetts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll just get it from the rich folks over there.
Yeah. But it was great because I remember at that restaurant, every cocktail was only like $11 or $12. Common Man by Lou Mountain. Very good restaurant.
yeah.
You're going to get
Love
sponsored
it
by
there.
something.
So one
I
day.
know. I'm
One
like
day.
a walking billboard for all my favorite things. I'm like
Tidbit.
Oprah. I'm always talking about my favorite things. Oh my gosh.
Tarjay.
Yeah.
Tarjay. She loved
I'd be
Tarjay.
like, why does Sarah keep sending me these magazines with her face on it? I don't care what she recommends.
I do have good recommendations though for restaurants and stuff, and I know where to buy like nice clothes. Like I know I'm a very good like quality nerd.
This is a very nice
I like
sweater
that.
you're
That's-
wearing. I
you.
noticed the quality when you
you.
walked in. That
yeah,
is-
like I'm
yeah.
very into like, and I like to shop in person too because I want to touch the material of what I'm buying because I
Yes.
hate how everything now is polyester.
Yes.
And like I buy clothes for my brother and my boyfriend too, and like mostly men's clothes are mostly like very good quality compared to women's clothes, or they're at least like all cotton.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I do.
And
I
women,
was like, it's not hard
like,
for me to find cotton
girls,
stuff when
yeah,
you said
like
that.
girls going out shirts or like just nice shirts for work, or whatever. They're always made out of like weird fake plastic material, and then when you dry it, it gets very like crinkly and fake, and it's
Yeah.
like we have to rebel as a society.
How come they don't wear cotton?
What?
How come they don't make lady clothes in cotton?
Because it's cheaper to do that, and then like online shopping is so big that
Oh,
you
it's
don't
about-
touch it, and then people get lazy with returning it. Or they don't care, and I'm like, if you don't care, it makes such a big difference.
It's insane. It's
And you
insane.
can't like breathe, like your body can't like breathe properly, as we were discussing sweating earlier.
It's true. That
When you
explains
work
it.
out, you like actually have to.
I thought all
Or like even
clothes,
just going throughout the day. Yeah, like
thought
it's not good for you.
they were either made out of cotton or Under Armour material.
No, baby, we got polyester involved. We got plastic. We're wearing plastic now.
Is
Yeah.
this plastic? Am I wearing
Yeah.
plastic?
And it's plastic.
It's
And
possible. This is almost Under
No,
Armour
that
material.
any sort of like elastic, stretchy thing.
elastin, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. That's a little bit of elastin.
My God, I'm wearing plastic. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's crazy to think about. And then it also it doesn't last forever because when you dry it, it gets weird and crinkly and
Yeah.
gross.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But we as a
Interesting.
society need to rebel. I like completely am protesting it now
Starting with Rebel
today.
Box Turtle Farms.
Starting with the box turtle farm. Starting with the box turtle farm. I like it. I like it. Okay.
Sarah, do you feel like you've had some ample time to plan this box turtle?
Yeah, because I think that it's also trendy right now. If you haven't noticed, like the Trad Wives thing. What if I do like my own remix on Trad Wives?
I
It's
love
just me
that.
with my box turtle farm, like the ballerina farm girl, but it's just me with like a family of box turtles.
There you
And
go.
cotton shirts.
Then cotton
And
shirts.
cotton shirts.
Promoting a better life.
Family first. Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
I would subscribe.
Yeah. And then all of our milk, of course, would be pasteurized.
Oh,
Good.
that's good. That's good. That's a
Yep.
big difference between you and RFK. So
Yeah, I know. They're all drinking that raw milk, which is
Like,
insane.
I'm out here, so I'm still in the oat milk game from 2016. Like I didn't know that we even moved on from that yet. I just think it tastes good now. I feel like my body's just used to it. I
It
love
is,
oat
you know,
milk.
I don't hate oat milk.
No,
I think
nothing
it's
wrong with it. Yeah, I
pretty
like it
good,
sometimes.
actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice and cereal. That's
That
a
was
little
really
nutty
vulnerable
flavor.
of you two guys, the straight guys, because every time I try to make like any man in my life drink oat milk, they're like, ugh.
Not really.
No,
fake.
no,
That
it's fine.
sounds like they need to be a little more confident in their
I
masculinity.
know. Need to go get them a gay brother. Got to get you a gay brother. You get gay brother. You can do it. If I want to
Or
have damn
have sex with Nate's gay brother.
Is that-
This is
Really
blood.
opened my mind up. Anyway,
Oat milk.
as a straight man, it made me think of things differently.
made me see the world in different ways. You know?
We do things a little differently around here.
Oh god.
Oh, guys, this has been fun.
It has, Sarah. We do really appreciate you coming
Yeah.
on. Thank you so
Time
much.
flies. I can't believe it's been an hour.
I
What a
know.
blessing.
That's how it goes.
Oh.
That's how it goes. Well,
Yeah, what do you got? You've been like crushing it. I saw you were doing stuff with Steve Sweeney. You've been
I
doing
did
comedy
see
all
Sweeney
over
last
the place.
weekend. I'm doing something else with him soon. I forget the dates, which makes me actually a really bad comedian by coming on a podcast and then forgetting all my stuff coming up.
I forget everything I have to do. It's crazy.
I literally don't even. Oh, I'm at Laugh Patriot Place this weekend.
Nice.
20th and 21st, and then starting in like May, I'm gonna be running a show on the Cape.
Cool. We're in,
Nice.
We are still finalizing that location.
nice.
Okay.
Are you like moving out to the Cape for the summer?
Yeah,
or?
like staying like Dennis every weekend in the summer. So I'm just gonna do that.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice,
very,
nice.
very nice.
And the Cape is so fun for like crowd work in the summer there because everyone is a tourist, so
Yeah.
they're just so excited to be on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can make the same jokes, and nobody will be there twice in the whole summer, so it's kind of good.
Well, if you need somebody on that show,
Yeah, no, I know where to go.
sounds great.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
That's
yeah.
awesome. Okay, yeah, well, definitely go check out Sarah around Boston,
Yeah,
out in
definitely.
Cape Cod. She's hilarious, very funny. So glad you moved up here and
Thank
you know you're around the area.
It's
Yeah.
so good to
Great.
be back.
Yeah, and thank you for
Yeah.
coming on the pod. Really appreciate you.
Of
Thank you. Yeah, of
course.
course we had to reschedule last night. Very, very, very appreciative of you. So
Oh my
thank you.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm in the city. You're in the city.
We made it work.
That's
Yeah,
how it
work.
goes, baby.
Yeah. We'll definitely check out her real estate videos,
Yes.
everything else. Sarah,
Please
you've been
do.
amazing.
You have.
Thank you.
You have. She's an expert in all things. Quality. An expert in all things quality. Please check out her videos of real estate. And if you have a home that needs to be evaluated, please let her know.
Call me.
Exactly. She's the one.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
And this has been Perfect Crimes.